everyone. Today on Hello Susan, we're starting a new journal. I'm really excited about this one. I was so inspired by Janet Hicks when she did her fairy journal. Just so many things that I took away from that, and then I decided to design a fairy digital, and this is the one that I came up with, and it is called Garden Fairy. And we're going to go through the pages, and then I want to show you some of the things that I've gathered so that you can see an idea of where we're going with this journal. So this is a collage page, and the great thing about, I want to point out some things to you. Like right now, you can see this little fairy is flying, but she's making eye contact with that bird. And then this little fairy is smelling the bluebells. So I did quite a few things like that so that you could see that it's interactive without doing anything. And the colors are very pretty. I think you're going to love it. I've already printed the backs and the fronts. Let me see if I can find a place to put these pages once I'm done with them. And it's got some sayings for fairies, like this one says, "May you touch dragonflies and stars, dance with fairies, and talk to the moon." And see, like these two little fairies, they're looking at this dragonfly right there. And then here's a little baby fairy in a rose. And then we've got some flying birds coming down. I'm real excited to work on this. Of course, I love flowers and birds and everything, but the fairies just gives it a little whimsical that we can play with. Now here's a fairy that's just up here, but she's got fairy dust around her feet. And it says, "Fairy dust is like love. It creates magic whenever you give it away." And then here's a frog that's got a little outfit on. I thought that was really cute, and I tucked a bunch of flowers up there. Okay, and this one says, "Everything blooms in its own time." And here's a turtle with a whole meadow on the back. And then there's a little fairy that's looking down at all the flowers. Her eye contact is not going directly to the turtle, it's going down to the flowers, but the turtle is looking up to the butterfly. I just love that. This was a lot of fun to make. There's probably about 40 or 50 pieces of grass that I put all together before I could put all those flowers on top of there. But I think it turned out just fantastic. Okay, and here's another one. I think this is this. Oh, that was the collage, and this is just a journal page, because I was going to say this looks like some of the same images. Isn't it cute? Okay, and here's a bunny. And this says, "Bloom right where you are." And here's a little fairy that's singing a song. And this little bird is looking at her, and the rabbit is looking over there. They're just watching this little fairy. So that's the journal pages. This is a background page. So you can make envelopes, belly bands, pockets, I already said envelopes, whatever you want to do. Journal cards. Here's another background. And then this is another background so that you can put it on the backs of your journal cards if you want. It's tea stained. And then this is the ephemera, the tags. This is a little trifold, so you can either, I guess you could cut them apart, but I designed them so that you could fold them. So it could be like a little accordion tag. So yeah, that's just one. And then here's some journal cards, belly band, and some ephemera. Okay, so this is all the pages that I have so far printed up to go into the journal. And of course I like to do different sizes. Did fronts and backs. Isn't that pretty? So it's going to be pinks and blues and some greens. through these real quick. You'll see them in the journal. And then here's a piece of vellum. Let me see if I can find a page that is light on the back so you can see that one. Well, I'll hold it over here, and then as soon as I see it, here's one. This one's got it. So you can see what it looks like. And I'll have to be sure I do that in the book too. And then here's some scenes. There's a pond and then a glen. More background and ivy. We're doing 2 signatures, so I had to do kind of doubles of things. This is another piece of vellum. And some plain pieces. Background. Here's another scene. This is a unicorn. Some bird nest. Put these out of the way. It's starting to get in my way there. I did some shopping, and I want to show you some of the things that I purchased so that you can see some of the stuff that I'm going to be working with. Did a lot of these blue ones. I kind of like that. And here's where my printer was running out of ink. It ran out right there. But it's kind of interesting. And we're doing blue in here. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but we'll see. Here's the same thing, in the way it's supposed to have printed. And then now we're getting into some ephemera that I'm going to be fussy cutting so that I can make some more fairy scenes. And there's some fairies. The deer and the turtle and a moon and a bird. Some dragonflies and a bird. And a bunny and a bird. I did different sizes in some of the same things. And then here's some journal cards. And some tags that I'm going to decorate. So that's what I'm going to start with. So let me show you some things that we're going to do. Because in this one, of course, we're going to have 2 signatures, like I said. I want to make some resin butterflies. I taught myself how to do this after watching Carol do it on her channel. And aren't they just gorgeous? It's resin and glitter. So I'm going to do a video and show y'all how I did it. So I'm going to make some of those for the journal. And then I wanted to show you this fabric that I found. I found this on Etsy. It may be hard to see because I've got this white background here. Let me get the book cover. I'm going to do a hard cover. And this is the book that I'm using. So I haven't done anything to it yet. But this fabric is like gauze, organza. And then it's got butterflies on it. And some of the butterflies are sewn down. And some of the butterflies are the wings are not sewed down. Here's one where it's not sewed down. Can you tell? So I'm going to use this. I may even use it on the cover. I haven't decided. I just knew that I just thought that it was so interesting, and we all love butterflies. So I thought, well, let me get that, and that would go really good. And then, of course, this is going to be the cover. And I got some napkins so I can do some decoupage. Aren't those cute? That's going to go real good with the kit, I think. And I found these on Amazon. They're for cake decorating. But they're just like the stencils that Tim Holtz makes. So I've got to use them either for, well, we probably need that book again. I'm going to use them for either stenciling through. You could even use them with embossing. But I thought they were really cool. So I wanted to show you those. I'm not affiliated with Amazon, so I don't have links that I could just stick up there and you could go find them. One day I will get there, but I'm not there yet. My channel's not big enough. But it's growing, and I just wanted to say I'm so grateful for everybody who's taken the time to watch and enjoy my channel. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, I'm going to make some faux handmade paper. And I'm going to use some dried flowers from my garden. So I wanted to show you some of the flowers. These are the daffodils. Remember when I told you I had daffodils in my yard? That's the daffodils. These are blue bonnets, these little blue ones. And then I've got some hydrangea. And some, you know what, I don't think that is hydrangea. I think that's blue days. It didn't stay blue. Well, I've got the blue bonnets that did stay blue, so that's good. Here's some rose petals. This, I've got a peppermint rose, so it's red and white striped. So it kind of got a little bit dark, but you can still see that it's that way. And let's see what else is in here. I thought I had maybe some hydrangeas, but I don't think I do. But anyway, that's going to be fun. So I'm going to make some faux handmade paper, and I'll do a video on that too, so we can do that together. And let's see, is that it? I'm looking around. I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to show you. But I'm pretty excited, and I hope you're excited too, and it's going to be a fun journey for us to go on. So see you next time. Bye-bye.